to another episode of the PowerPlatform Digital Series. My name is Ron, and this week I have a really special guest with me, Jason. Welcome.
Thanks, Ron. Glad to be here. My name is Jason, as Ron said, and I lead an amazing team that's really focused on empowering organizations and individuals to take advantage of really what we think about as the modern workplace.
Sure.
And so it's kind of a fun job.
Yeah, I'm sure. So while on that topic of the modern workplace, guys, the session that we want to give you an introduction to this week is actually a super interesting topic, and it's about frontline worker collaboration with Office 365. And this is a topic that a lot of customers is top of mind now, especially in organizations where people are distributed and a lot of them are working remote and interacting directly with customers. How to bring those people together and collaborate in a productive way, Jason. I think that's something that's top of mind. But I don't think people necessarily really understand sort of how to think about it. So could you help us understand sort of maybe conceptually in the framework of kind of how we think about it?
Yeah, totally. So I think what's really interesting, and generally I think we as Microsoft certainly suffer from this, but customers that I talk to think a lot about this, which is we think very naturally about empowering the boardroom, so senior leaders in any one organization, irrespective of a company size, and then what we call information workers or knowledge workers, the people that are sitting in front of a PC day in and day out creating and consuming content. Those individuals tend to get empowered very easily as part of the core commercial enterprise with technology. And again, whether it's a school, whether it's a small business or an enterprise, it really doesn't matter. But what we often forget is all the employees that sit in front of that. And in many cases, we think about those frontline workers as being the true front line for any one company, both to products, but to customers, to trading partner or value chains. And interesting statistically, generally speaking, is it's about a 4-to-1 ratio, meaning there's 4 frontline workers for every 1 office worker. And so if you think of the multiple of the effect that has in any one organization, it's pretty profound. There's also been some really interesting research, which is those frontline workers also tend to be under-empowered with technology. We tend to forget about them. And so whether that be a staff person at the front line of a retail environment or somebody sitting on a manufacturing shop floor to produce in an operation type environment, healthcare workers is another one. They don't necessarily have access to the same technology. Now we're seeing that change a lot. Mobile obviously is a huge component of it. But what's really interesting is those people being at that front line of either your product or being at the front line with your customers can be such an empowering set of individuals to fuel what goes on in the rest of the organization. But when we don't give them tools and technology to get their job done, they're less efficient. Frankly, in many regards, they feel isolated from the organization. And so we've really got to rethink on how do we empower those individuals. And there's just such a great story there for us, what we do.
Awesome. Great. Thanks, guys. You might wonder kind of the relationship between that and the Power Platform. I assure you there is. And that's a great segue to please go and watch the video. And as usual, if there's anything that you would like us to cover in the future, there's something that you like or you don't like, please let us know. And until the next episode, thanks so much for watching.